The world of work is changing faster than ever before. Traditional career paths, once seen as pillars of stability, are now showing cracks under the immense pressure of automation, artificial intelligence, and global economic shifts. Jobs that have existed for generations are beginning to feel the strain, with many facing the real possibility of obsolescence within the next decade. This isn't a distant, futuristic prediction, it's a present-day reality unfolding before our very eyes. We see headlines every day about industries being disrupted, roles being automated, and entire workforces needing to adapt or risk being left behind. The sense of uncertainty can feel overwhelming, leaving many to wonder where they fit in this new, rapidly evolving professional landscape. The old rules no longer seem to apply, and the promise of a single, lifelong career is fading into memory. This transformation is not driven by a single cause but by a confluence of powerful technological and economic forces. The rise of sophisticated algorithms means that tasks once performed by human hands, from accounting and data entry to customer service and even creative work, can now be done more efficiently by machines. This isn't about replacing humans entirely, but about fundamentally altering the nature of work itself. The skills that were once highly valued are being superseded by a new set of competencies demanded by this digital age. It's a seismic shift that requires a new way of thinking about our careers, our skills, and our future. Ignoring these changes is no longer an option for anyone who wishes to remain relevant and secure in their professional life. Amidst this widespread disruption, however, a powerful counter-narrative is emerging. While some doors are closing, new, more exciting ones are swinging wide open. There is one field in particular that is not just surviving this technological revolution but is actively driving it forward, creating unprecedented opportunities and experiencing explosive growth. This field is data science. It stands as a beacon of hope and opportunity in an otherwise turbulent job market. It represents a fundamental shift from an economy based on manual labor or repetitive tasks to one based on insights, intelligence, and data-driven decision-making. This is where the future of work is being forged, and it is accessible to anyone willing to learn and adapt. The contrast between the old and the new has never been starker. On one hand, we have the fear of job displacement and economic uncertainty. On the other, we have the promise of a dynamic, high-impact, and incredibly rewarding career in data science. This guide is built on the premise that understanding this contrast is the first step towards securing your future. We will explore why jobs are disappearing, but more importantly, we will focus on the incredible boom in the one field that holds the key to navigating this new world. Data science is not just another buzzword, it is the engine of modern innovation and the foundation of the most resilient and future-proof careers you can build today. So, what exactly is this powerful force reshaping our world? At its core, data science is the art and science of turning raw, chaotic data into clear, actionable insights. Think of it as being a modern-day explorer, but instead of navigating uncharted lands, you navigate vast oceans of information. Data scientists are the detectives of the digital age, piecing together clues hidden within numbers, texts, and images to solve complex problems and predict future trends. They use a powerful combination of skills: statistical analysis, computer programming, and deep knowledge of a specific industry, to uncover patterns that no one else can see. This ability to extract meaning from the noise is what makes data science so incredibly valuable in today's world. Every time you use a piece of modern technology, you are interacting with the work of a data scientist. That personalized movie recommendation on Netflix? That's data science analyzing your viewing habits to suggest what you might love next. The instant fraud alert you receive from your bank when a suspicious transaction occurs? That's a data science model working in real time to protect your finances. The AI chatbots that provide instant customer support, the navigation apps that find the fastest route, and the medical systems that help doctors diagnose diseases earlier, all of these breakthroughs are powered by data science. It is the invisible engine running behind the scenes of our daily lives, making everything smarter, faster, and more efficient. The importance of data science extends far beyond consumer convenience. It has become a critical driver of business success and economic competitiveness. Companies that effectively harness the power of their data are no longer just a step ahead of their rivals. They are in a completely different league. According to groundbreaking research from McKinsey & Company, organizations that embed data and analytics deep into their operations outperform their competitors by a staggering 5 to 6 times in terms of productivity and profitability. This is not a minor advantage, it is a game-changing differential that separates the leaders from the laggards in every single industry across the globe. This is why the demand for data scientists is not just a fleeting trend, but a fundamental, long-term shift in the global economy. Businesses have realized that their data is one of their most precious assets, but it is useless without skilled professionals who can unlock its potential. They need people who can translate terabytes of raw information into strategic decisions that can boost revenue, cut costs, improve customer satisfaction, and drive innovation. In this data-driven era, data scientists are not just support staff. They are core to the strategic mission of any organization that wants to thrive, making them indispensable members of the modern workforce. This essay is designed to be more than just a collection of facts and figures. It is intended to serve as your personal roadmap to a more secure, fulfilling, and high-impact career. Our central aim is to demystify the world of data science and show you, step by step, how you can become a part of this exciting field, regardless of your current background or location. We believe that the opportunities in data science are not reserved for a select few with PhDs in computer science or mathematics. Instead, they are accessible to anyone with curiosity, a willingness to learn, and the right guidance. This guide will provide that guidance, breaking down a seemingly complex subject into manageable and actionable steps. We will take you on a journey that starts with the very basics, explaining what data science is in simple, easy-to-understand terms. From there, we will build a comprehensive picture of the career landscape, supported by hard data and real-world evidence. We will cut through the hype and present you with the facts about job growth, salary expectations, and the specific industries that are desperately seeking data talent. The goal is to give you a clear and realistic understanding of the immense potential that awaits you, empowering you to make informed decisions about your professional future. This is about future-proofing your career in a world where such security is becoming increasingly rare. A key focus of this guide will be its global perspective. The data science revolution is not confined to Silicon Valley or the tech hubs of the Western world. It is a worldwide phenomenon that is creating life-changing opportunities in every corner of the globe, from the bustling cities of Europe to the emerging innovation centers in Africa and Asia. We will highlight how the rise of remote work has broken down geographical barriers, allowing talented individuals from developing countries to compete for and secure high-paying jobs with top international companies. This globalization of opportunity is one of the most exciting aspects of the data science boom, and we will explore it in depth. Ultimately, our mission is to inspire and empower you. We want to show you that a career in data science is within your reach. We will conclude by laying out a practical, beginner-friendly roadmap that outlines the first steps you can take to start your learning journey today. We'll cover the essential skills you need, the best tools to learn, and the most effective resources available, many of them free, to help you get started. By the end of this guide, you will not only understand why data science is the most promising career path of the 21st century, but you will also have a clear plan to begin building your own future in it. Our exploration will be structured to build your knowledge logically and progressively, ensuring you have a solid foundation at each stage. We will begin by diving deeper into the core question: what is data science and why is it important? Here we will dissect its key components, statistics, programming, and domain expertise, and illustrate how they come together to create value. We will move beyond abstract definitions and showcase its real-world impact through tangible examples you encounter every day, from the algorithms that power AI chatbots to the systems that manage global supply chains. To underscore its significance, we will present powerful statistics that demonstrate how data-driven strategies are creating massive competitive advantages for businesses worldwide. Next, we will move from the what to the why, focusing on the concrete rewards of a data science career in the section Real Salary and Job Statistics, the facts. This is where we get down to the numbers that matter most for your career planning. We will present the latest, most reliable data on job growth projections from authoritative sources like the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, revealing a field expanding at a breakneck pace. We will also provide a transparent look at salary expectations across different regions, including the United States, Europe, and emerging markets like Rwanda, as well as the lucrative world of remote work. This section will provide the factual evidence you need to understand why data science consistently ranks among the highest-paying and fastest-growing professions. With a clear understanding of the potential rewards, Our journey will then broaden to explore the sheer diversity of opportunities in key industries hiring data scientists. Many people mistakenly believe that data science jobs exist only within big tech companies, but the reality is far more exciting. We will demonstrate how data scientists are becoming indispensable in a vast array of sectors, from healthcare, where they help predict disease outbreaks, to finance, where they build models to detect fraud, and even agriculture, where they optimize crop yields. The applications are nearly limitless. This section will show you that no matter your passion or background, there is likely a niche in the data science world where you can make a meaningful impact. Finally, to make the dream feel truly attainable, we will share success stories, real people, real impact. We will move beyond statistics and introduce you to individuals who have transformed their lives by transitioning into data science, including inspiring stories from places like Kenya and Rwanda. These real-world examples will serve as powerful testaments to the fact that this career path is open to everyone. Following this inspiration, we will provide the easy first steps to learn data science, a practical beginner's roadmap designed to get you started immediately. We will close by explaining why data science is practically recession-proof, giving you the confidence that this is a stable and enduring career choice for the long term. This comprehensive journey is designed to equip you with the knowledge, inspiration, and tools to start building your future today. At its very heart, data science is the profound art and rigorous science of extracting meaningful, actionable insights from vast and often chaotic collections of data. Imagine yourself as a modern-day alchemist, but instead of turning lead into gold, you transform raw, seemingly meaningless information into priceless wisdom that can predict the future, solve complex problems, and drive innovation forward. It is a field that sits at the dynamic intersection of multiple disciplines, blending the logical precision of mathematics and statistics with the creative problem-solving power of computer programming and the critical context of specific real-world domain knowledge. Data science isn't just about crunching numbers in a spreadsheet, it's about asking the right questions, uncovering hidden narratives, and telling compelling stories with data that lead to smarter, more effective outcomes in every conceivable industry. It is the practice of being a digital detective, a strategic fortune teller, and a business innovator all rolled into one. Many people hear the term data science and immediately picture complex equations and endless lines of code, which can feel intimidating. However, a simpler way to understand it is to think of it as the process of making sense of the world through the digital footprints we leave behind. Every click, every purchase, every social media post, and every sensor reading from a machine generates data. In its raw form, this information is just noise, a jumble of disconnected facts. The role of the data scientist is to be the translator, the interpreter who can listen to this digital noise and hear a clear, coherent message. They design processes to collect, clean, and organize this data, then apply sophisticated techniques to find patterns, anomalies, and correlations that would be impossible for the human eye to detect on its own, thereby creating order and clarity from the chaos. This process is fundamentally about discovery. It begins with a deep sense of curiosity, a desire to understand the why behind the what. A data scientist might start with a business problem, such as why are our customer sales declining in a specific region? Or a scientific question like, can we predict the likelihood of a patient developing a certain disease based on their genetic markers? They then embark on an investigative journey, gathering relevant data, exploring it from various angles, and building models to test their hypotheses. This exploratory nature is what makes the field so exciting and dynamic. It's less about following a rigid set of instructions and more about embarking on a quest for knowledge, where each data set holds the potential for a groundbreaking discovery that could change the fortunes of a company or even improve the lives of millions. Ultimately, data science is about bridging the gap between raw data and real-world impact. It moves beyond simply reporting what has happened in the past, which is the realm of traditional business intelligence. Instead, it aims to explain why things happened, and more importantly, to predict what is likely to happen in the future. This forward-looking perspective is its most powerful attribute. By building predictive models, data scientists empower organizations to become proactive rather than reactive. They can anticipate customer needs, preempt mechanical failures, identify market shifts before they occur, and optimize processes for future efficiency. In essence, data science provides a crystal ball, grounded in mathematical evidence, that allows us to navigate the complexities of the modern world with greater confidence and foresight. Data science stands on three pillars: statistics, computer programming, and domain knowledge. Statistics gives us the tools to interpret data and draw reliable conclusions. Programming lets us process massive datasets and build models at scale. Domain knowledge provides the context to turn numbers into meaningful insights. A true data scientist blends all three, analyzing, coding, and understanding the business. This rare combination is what makes data scientists so valuable. They bridge the gap between data, technology, and real-world impact. Data science powers your daily life, often without you noticing. Streaming services recommend shows you'll love, thanks to algorithms analyzing your habits. Credit card fraud detection, AI chatbots, and real-time navigation apps all rely on data science. These systems learn from vast amounts of data to make smarter, faster decisions. From entertainment to safety, data science is the silent force optimizing your world. It's everywhere, making life more convenient, secure, and personalized. The invisible engine of modern life runs on data. Data is now a company's most valuable asset. Businesses that harness data science outperform their competitors by huge margins. Studies show data-driven companies are 5 to 6 times more productive and profitable. Data science replaces gut decisions with evidence-based strategies. Leaders use it to predict trends, personalize experiences, and optimize operations. The demand for data scientists is skyrocketing as companies race to unlock this value. Data science isn't a trend, it's a core business function. Data science's real value is turning insights into action. It's not about pretty charts, it's about making smarter decisions that drive results. Retailers boost sales by acting on buying patterns. Logistics firms cut costs by optimizing routes. In every industry, data-driven actions lead to measurable improvements. Data scientists bridge the gap between algorithms and business strategy. They turn raw data into decisive, impactful actions. In today's world, the ability to act on data is the ultimate competitive edge. The demand for data scientists is exploding, growing 35% in the next decade. Every industry is hiring, creating thousands of new roles each year. This isn't a bubble, it's a long-term shift as companies digitize and seek data-driven intelligence. Opportunities span data analyst, machine learning engineer, and more. The core skills, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating data, are in high demand. Data science offers job security, career growth, and bargaining power. It's one of the smartest, most future-proof career choices today. The immense demand for data science skills naturally translates into exceptionally competitive salaries. This field consistently ranks among the top 3 highest-paying career paths globally, offering financial rewards that reflect the immense value data scientists bring to their organizations. Let's look at the concrete numbers for 2025 estimates. In the United States, a global hub for tech and innovation, the average salary for a data scientist is estimated to be around $138,000 per year. This figure can rise significantly higher for senior roles, or those with specialized expertise in areas like deep learning or natural language processing, often exceeding $200,000. These are not outlier salaries, they are the standard remuneration for professionals who can turn data into strategic assets. This lucrative potential is not confined to North America. Across Europe, the demand for data talent is just as fierce, leading to very attractive compensation packages. The average salary for a data scientist in the European Union is estimated at approximately €85,000 per year. In major tech hubs like Berlin, Amsterdam, London, and Paris, these figures are often higher, reflecting the concentration of data-driven companies competing for a limited pool of skilled professionals. This demonstrates that a high-paying career in data science is an achievable goal across different continents, making it a globally recognized and rewarded profession. The ability to command such a salary is a direct result of the clear return on investment that businesses see when they hire a skilled data scientist. The data science boom is also creating unprecedented opportunities in emerging economies, providing a powerful engine for economic mobility. In Rwanda, a country rapidly establishing itself as a tech hub in Africa, salaries for data professionals are climbing steadily. While entry-level roles might start lower, advanced and senior data science positions can command salaries ranging from 15 million to 30 million Rwandan francs per year. This level of income is transformative, placing data scientists among the highest earners in the local economy. It showcases how data skills can create high-value jobs and foster economic development far beyond traditional tech centers, empowering local talent to participate directly in the global digital economy. These figures underscore a simple truth. Data science is one of the most financially rewarding career choices available today. The combination of high demand and a relative scarcity of truly skilled practitioners has created a perfect storm for high compensation. Companies are willing to pay a premium for individuals who possess the unique blend of statistical, programming, and business acumen required to drive real impact. This makes a career in data science not just intellectually stimulating and impactful, but also a direct and reliable path toward financial security and prosperity, regardless of where you are in the world. One of the most transformative trends to accelerate in recent years is the rise of remote work, and the field of data science is at the very heart of this revolution. Because the work of a data scientist is primarily digital, requiring just a computer, an internet connection, and access to data, it is perfectly suited for a remote environment. This has fundamentally broken down the geographical barriers that once limited career opportunities. You no longer need to live in a major tech hub like Silicon Valley or New York to work for a top global company. This shift has democratized access to high-paying jobs, creating a truly global marketplace for data talent where skills matter more than location. For professionals, this opens up a world of possibilities. A talented data scientist in a developing country can now compete for and secure a role with a company based in the United States or Europe, earning a salary that is highly competitive on a global scale. Remote work allows individuals to access opportunities that were previously unimaginable, dramatically increasing their earning potential without the need to relocate and bear the high cost of living in a major metropolitan area. For global remote jobs, the average salary for entry to mid-level data scientists often falls within the range of $90,000 to $120,000. This provides a life-changing income for many, leveling the playing field and rewarding talent wherever it may be found. This trend is not just a benefit for employees, companies also gain a massive strategic advantage. By embracing remote work, organizations are no longer restricted to hiring from the local talent pool around their physical offices. They can now search the entire globe for the best and brightest minds, assembling diverse, world-class teams with a rich variety of perspectives and experiences. This global talent acquisition strategy allows them to find highly specialized skills that may be rare in their home country and build a more resilient, distributed workforce. Companies that embrace this model can innovate faster and more effectively, giving them a significant edge over competitors who stick to traditional, location-based hiring practices. The rise of remote work solidifies data science as a truly global and accessible career path. It means that your potential is no longer limited by your passport or your zip code. With the right skills and a strong portfolio, you can contribute to cutting-edge projects for leading companies from anywhere in the world. This flexibility offers an unparalleled work-life balance and the freedom to design a life that works for you. Whether you are a recent graduate in Southeast Asia, a career changer in Latin America, or a parent in a small European town, the global remote-friendly nature of data science puts a world-class career directly within your reach. When you combine the explosive job growth, the top-tier salaries, and the global accessibility through remote work, a clear picture emerges. Data science is undeniably one of the premier career paths of our time. It consistently ranks in the top 3 for job satisfaction, salary, and growth potential in surveys conducted by platforms like Glassdoor and LinkedIn. This is not a coincidence. This high ranking is a direct result of the powerful value proposition that a data science career offers to both the individual and the employer. It represents a perfect alignment of high market demand with a deeply rewarding and intellectually stimulating profession. From the employer's perspective, the value is clear and quantifiable. As we've seen, data scientists directly contribute to the bottom line by improving efficiency, boosting revenue, and creating competitive advantages. A single, well-executed data science project can save a company millions of dollars, or open up entirely new streams of income. This direct link between the data scientist's work and the company's success is why organizations are willing to invest so heavily in both salaries and resources. They are not just hiring an employee, they are investing in a strategic asset that delivers a measurable return. This makes the high salaries not an expense, but a wise investment in future growth and profitability. From the individual's perspective, the value proposition extends far beyond the paycheck. data science offers a career filled with constant learning, intellectual challenges, and the opportunity to solve meaningful problems. The work is rarely monotonous, as each new dataset and business question presents a unique puzzle to be solved. This inherent variety and the need to continuously learn new techniques and technologies keep the job engaging and prevent stagnation. Furthermore, seeing your models and insights translate into real-world impact, whether it's improving a patient's health outcome or personalizing an experience for millions of users, provides a profound sense of purpose and accomplishment that is difficult to find in many other professions. Ultimately, data science's top ranking is a reflection of its central role in the modern world. It is the engine of innovation, the language of business, and the key to unlocking a smarter future. The combination of high-impact, intellectual stimulation, and outstanding financial rewards creates a career that is not just a job, but a vocation for the curious and ambitious. The facts are undeniable. The job market is booming, the salaries are among the best in the world, and the opportunities are global and accessible. For anyone looking for a stable, exciting, and high-paying future, the data points to one clear conclusion: a career in data science is the answer. When many people think of data science, their minds immediately jump to the tech giants of Silicon Valley. While companies like Google, Meta, and Amazon are indeed major employers, the reality is that the demand for data scientists has exploded far beyond the confines of the tech industry. The truth is, data scientists are in high demand everywhere. One of the most impactful and rapidly growing sectors for data professionals is healthcare. Here, data science is not just about improving profits, it's about improving and saving lives. Data scientists in healthcare work with vast datasets, including patient records, medical imaging, genomic data, and clinical trial results, to uncover patterns that can lead to medical breakthroughs and more effective patient care. This field offers an incredible opportunity to apply your skills to some of humanity's most pressing challenges. In the healthcare sector, data scientists are at the forefront of innovation. They build predictive models that can diagnose diseases like cancer or diabetes earlier and with greater accuracy than ever before. By analyzing medical images such as X-rays and MRIs, machine learning algorithms can spot subtle signs of illness that might be missed by the human eye. Data scientists also develop personalized treatment plans by analyzing a patient's unique genetic makeup and lifestyle data to determine which therapies are most likely to be effective for them. During public health crises like a pandemic, they are the ones modeling the spread of a virus, forecasting hospital needs, and helping governments make informed decisions to protect their populations. The work is challenging, deeply meaningful, and has a direct positive impact on people's well-being. Another major industry that is hungry for data talent is finance. The financial world runs on data, and the ability to analyze it quickly and accurately is critical for success and security. In this high-stakes environment, data scientists are essential for managing risk, detecting fraudulent activity, and making smart investment decisions. They build sophisticated algorithms that can sift through millions of transactions in real time to identify and block fraudulent purchases before they happen, protecting both consumers and financial institutions from massive losses. This single application of data science saves the global economy billions of dollars every year and is a cornerstone of modern financial security. The responsibility is immense, but so is the impact of the work. Beyond fraud detection, data scientists in finance are revolutionizing everything from lending to trading. They create credit scoring models that can more fairly and accurately assess a person's creditworthiness, opening up access to loans for individuals who might have been overlooked by traditional systems. In the world of investment, algorithmic trading strategies, developed by data scientists, are used to analyze market trends and execute trades at speeds no human could ever match. They also help banks understand customer behavior to offer more personalized financial products and services. For anyone with an analytical mind and an interest in the forces that shape our economy, a career in finance offers a fast-paced, high-reward environment where data skills are prized above all else. The world of retail has been completely transformed by data science, moving from gut instinct decisions to a hyper-personalized, data-driven science. Every time you shop online, data scientists are working behind the scenes to shape your experience. They are the masterminds behind the recommendation systems that suggest products you might like, based on your browsing history, past purchases, and the behavior of millions of other shoppers. These systems, famously used by giants like Amazon, are a core part of modern e-commerce, driving a significant portion of all sales. Their goal is to understand customer behavior so deeply that they can anticipate needs and present the right product to the right person at the right time, making shopping more convenient and enjoyable for the consumer. Beyond just recommendations, data scientists in retail are involved in every aspect of the business. They use predictive analytics to forecast demand for products, ensuring that popular items are always in stock without over-investing in inventory that won't sell. This process, known as demand forecasting, is crucial for profitability, as it helps minimize waste and storage costs. They also perform customer segmentation, grouping customers into distinct categories based on their purchasing habits and demographics. This allows companies to create highly targeted marketing campaigns that resonate more effectively with different types of buyers, rather than using a one-size-fits-all approach. Every promotional email you receive and every ad you see has likely been tailored for you using these data-driven techniques. Of course, getting a product into a customer's hands involves a complex journey, which brings us to the closely related field of logistics and supply chain management. This industry is the backbone of the global economy, and it is being optimized at every step by data science. Data scientists in logistics develop models to determine the most efficient delivery routes, taking into account real-time traffic, weather conditions, and fuel costs. This route optimization not only ensures faster delivery times, but also significantly reduces the environmental impact and operational expenses for shipping companies. They are solving a massive real-world puzzle with millions of moving pieces every single day. Furthermore, data scientists are key to building resilient and intelligent supply chains. They use predictive maintenance models on delivery vehicles and warehouse equipment, analyzing sensor data to predict when a part is likely to fail. This allows companies to perform maintenance proactively, preventing costly breakdowns and delays that can disrupt the entire supply chain. They also analyze data from across the entire network to identify potential bottlenecks or risks, such as a delay at a port or a problem with a supplier, allowing the company to pivot and find alternative solutions before a major disruption occurs. In both retail and logistics, data scientists are the architects of efficiency, creating a smarter and more responsive flow of goods around the world. The impact of data science extends far beyond digital industries, and into some of the most fundamental sectors that sustain human life: agriculture and energy. In agriculture, a field often perceived as traditional, a data-driven revolution is currently underway. This new frontier, often called smart farming or precision agriculture, uses data to help farmers increase crop yields, reduce waste, and operate more sustainably. Data scientists are central to this transformation, analyzing information gathered from satellite imagery, drones, soil sensors, and weather stations. Their work is helping to address one of the world's most critical challenges: feeding a growing global population in the face of climate change and limited natural resources. The specific applications in agriculture are groundbreaking. Data scientists develop models that can predict crop yields with remarkable accuracy, helping farmers make better decisions about when to plant, fertilize, and harvest. They create smart irrigation systems that use sensor data to deliver the precise amount of water a crop needs exactly when it needs it, conserving massive amounts of water compared to traditional methods. By analyzing drone imagery, machine learning algorithms can identify areas affected by pests or disease, allowing farmers to apply treatments in a targeted way instead of spraying an entire field. This not only saves money but also significantly reduces the environmental impact of farming. Similarly, the energy sector is undergoing a massive transformation driven by data. As the world shifts towards renewable energy sources like wind and solar, data science becomes absolutely critical for managing the power grid. Unlike traditional power plants, the output from renewable sources is variable. The sun isn't always shining and the wind isn't always blowing. Data scientists build sophisticated forecasting models that can predict energy generation by analyzing weather data. They also forecast energy demand on an hourly basis, helping utility companies balance supply and demand to prevent blackouts and ensure a stable supply of electricity for everyone. In addition to grid management, data scientists play a vital role in making energy infrastructure more efficient. They apply predictive maintenance techniques to wind turbines, solar panels, and power grid components, analyzing sensor data to predict failures before they happen. This proactive approach minimizes downtime and reduces maintenance costs. In the oil and gas subsector, data scientists analyze geological data to identify the most promising locations for drilling, making exploration more efficient and less environmentally disruptive. No matter the source, data scientists in the energy sector are working at the intersection of technology, economics, and environmental sustainability, powering our world in a smarter and cleaner way. The power of data is not just being harnessed by private companies. Governments and public sector organizations are also increasingly relying on data science to serve citizens more effectively and build smarter, more equitable communities. Data scientists in government work on a diverse range of projects that have a direct impact on public life. One of the most prominent areas is in the development of smart cities. Here, data from traffic sensors, public transportation systems, and utility usage is analyzed to improve urban planning. This can lead to reduced traffic congestion, more efficient public transit routes, and better management of public resources like water and waste collection, ultimately improving the quality of life for all residents. Public safety is another critical area where data science is making a difference. While being a sensitive field, data analysis is used to identify patterns and allocate police resources more effectively to areas where they are most needed, helping to improve response times and deter crime. In the justice system, data analysis can help identify biases and ensure fairer outcomes. Beyond safety, government agencies use data science for massive logistical operations, such as conducting the national census. Analyzing census data provides a deep understanding of demographics, which is essential for allocating government funding, drawing electoral districts, and planning for future infrastructure needs like schools and hospitals. The applications of data science in the public sector are incredibly broad and continue to expand. In public health, government agencies use data to track and respond to disease outbreaks, as we saw during the recent pandemic. Tax authorities use anomaly detection models to identify potential tax fraud more efficiently. Environmental protection agencies analyze data from satellites and environmental sensors to monitor pollution levels, track deforestation, and manage natural resources. In every one of these cases, the goal is to use data to make more informed, evidence-based policy decisions that benefit society as a whole, ensuring that public funds are used efficiently and effectively. This wide array of applications proves a crucial point. No matter what your personal background or passion is, there is a place for you in the world of data science. Whether you are motivated by healthcare, finance, retail, agriculture, energy, or public service, there are organizations in that field desperately seeking individuals with data skills. Your unique domain knowledge from a previous career or area of study is not a disadvantage, it is a massive asset. When combined with technical data science skills, it allows you to bring a unique perspective and solve problems that a pure technologist might not even see. The opportunities are truly everywhere, waiting for curious minds to uncover them. Theories, statistics, and salary figures can paint a compelling picture, but the true power of the data science revolution is best understood through the stories of the real people whose lives it has transformed. These are not tales of Silicon Valley prodigies, but of ordinary individuals with extraordinary determination who seize the opportunities this field offers. Consider the inspiring journey of Sandra, a dedicated teacher from a bustling community in Kenya. For years, she poured her heart into educating the next generation, but found herself constrained by a modest salary and limited opportunities for professional growth. Feeling that her potential was capped, she began searching for a new path, one that could offer both intellectual stimulation and greater financial stability for her family. Her search led her to the world of data science. Initially, the field seemed intimidating, filled with complex jargon and technical requirements that felt worlds away from her background in education. However, driven by a deep curiosity, Sandra discovered a wealth of free learning resources online. She dedicated her evenings and weekends to watching YouTube tutorials, methodically teaching herself the fundamentals of Python programming and data analysis. She treated her learning journey like a new subject she had to master, applying the same discipline and passion she brought to her own classroom. Slowly but surely, the pieces began to click into place, and she started to see the powerful stories that could be told with data. The turning point for Sandra was when she started applying her new skills to practical projects. She began analyzing publicly available data sets related to education in her region, visualizing trends in student performance and resource allocation. This not only solidified her learning but also allowed her to build a portfolio that showcased her ability to solve real-world problems. After months of tireless effort, she felt ready to test the waters of the job market. She started applying for remote data analyst positions, leveraging the global connectivity that has made remote work so accessible. Her unique background in education, combined with her new data skills, made her stand out to a UK-based analytics firm looking for diverse perspectives. After a series of virtual interviews, Sandra landed a remote role as a junior data analyst. The impact on her life was immediate and profound. She was now earning 3 times her former salary as a teacher, a life-changing increase that provided her family with a level of financial security she had once only dreamed of. More than just the money, she found herself in a dynamic, ever-evolving field, where her work had a tangible impact on business decisions. Sandra's story is a powerful testament to the fact that you don't need a traditional tech background to succeed. With passion, persistence, and the incredible accessibility of online learning, anyone can pivot into a data science career and completely reshape their future. Another powerful example of this transformative potential can be found in the story of Eric from Rwanda. Eric was a bright university graduate with a degree in economics. He had a strong grasp of economic theories and statistical concepts, but found that the local job market for traditional economics roles was highly competitive and offered limited growth. He was passionate about contributing to his country's development, particularly in the burgeoning renewable energy sector, but felt he was missing the practical, technical skills that were in high demand. Eric recognized that the world was moving towards data-driven decision-making and knew he needed to adapt to stay relevant and make the impact he desired. Determined to bridge this skills gap, Eric made a strategic investment in his future. He enrolled in an intensive 6-month online data science boot camp. The program was rigorous, demanding long hours of study and hands-on project work. He dived deep into the practical tools of the trade, mastering data manipulation with pandas, creating compelling visualizations with Tableau, and building predictive models with scikit-learn. His background in economics gave him a unique advantage, allowing him to understand the underlying business context of the datasets he was working with. He wasn't just learning to code, he was learning how to apply technical skills to solve real economic and business problems. The boot camp culminated in a capstone project where students were tasked with solving a real-world business challenge. Drawing on his passion, Eric chose to focus on the renewable energy sector. He developed a project that used machine learning to forecast energy demand for a small, off-grid solar power system, helping to optimize battery storage and prevent energy shortages. This project became the centerpiece of his portfolio, a tangible demonstration of his ability to combine his economic knowledge with cutting-edge data science techniques. It was no longer just about theory. He had proven he could build practical solutions that created real value in his chosen field. Armed with his new skills and a powerful portfolio, Eric began applying for jobs. It wasn't long before his profile caught the eye of a renewable energy startup based in Kigali. They were impressed not only by his technical abilities but also by his deep understanding of the economic principles driving the energy market. He was hired as a data analyst, where he now works on projects that directly contribute to expanding access to clean energy in Rwanda. Eric's story vividly illustrates how supplementing existing domain knowledge with data science skills can unlock incredible career opportunities. He didn't abandon his background, he enhanced it, turning his passion into a high-impact, future-proof career. The stories of Sandra and Eric are not isolated incidents or lucky breaks. They are, in fact, emblematic of a much larger global wave of personal and professional transformation being powered by the data science revolution. All across the world, from the bustling cities of Southeast Asia to the growing tech hubs in Latin America and Africa, individuals from incredibly diverse backgrounds are leveraging data skills to build better lives and more rewarding careers. This is a movement that really transcends borders, backgrounds, and previous professions. It's a testament to the democratizing power of education in the digital age, where opportunity is increasingly defined by skill and determination rather than geography or pedigree. We see former journalists using their storytelling abilities, now enhanced with data visualization skills, to create powerful, data-driven investigative reports that hold institutions accountable. We see marketing professionals who once relied on intuition now using customer segmentation and A/B testing to design hyper-effective campaigns with measurable results. There are biologists who have transitioned from the wet lab to the computer, analyzing vast genomic datasets to accelerate drug discovery. In each of these cases, individuals are not necessarily discarding their past experiences. Instead, they are augmenting their unique domain knowledge with the powerful toolkit of data science, making themselves exponentially more valuable in the process. This global wave is fueled by the unprecedented accessibility of high-quality learning resources. Platforms like Coursera, Kaggle, DataCamp, and a universe of free content on YouTube have broken down the traditional barriers to education. A decade ago, acquiring these skills might have required enrolling in an expensive, multi-year university program. Today, a motivated individual with an internet connection can learn the fundamentals of data science from world-class instructors, often for free or for a fraction of the cost of a traditional degree. This democratization of knowledge is the single most important catalyst for the global talent boom we are witnessing. The impact of this wave extends beyond individual success stories. It is fostering economic development and innovation on a global scale. As more people in developing nations acquire these high-value skills, they can participate more fully in the global digital economy. They can land remote jobs with international companies, bringing high salaries into their local communities. They can also launch their own data-driven startups, solving local problems with global technology. This is creating a virtuous cycle of empowerment and growth, demonstrating that talent is distributed evenly across the world, even if opportunity has not been in the past. Data science is changing that equation, one success story at a time. It's crucial to understand that stories like Sandra's and Eric's are not rare exceptions to the rule. They represent a new and increasingly common pathway to success in the 21st century. They are the new normal. The journey from a non-technical background into a thriving data career is a path being walked by thousands of people just like you, at this very moment. The individuals succeeding in this field are not all math geniuses or programming prodigies. They are teachers, economists, biologists, artists, and customer service agents who shared a common set of traits: curiosity, a commitment to learning, and the courage to step into a new and challenging field. The common thread that unites these success stories is the recognition that the future belongs to those who can interpret and leverage data. These individuals saw the direction the world was heading and made a conscious decision to be a part of that future. They understood that their existing skills, whatever they might be, were not obsolete, but could serve as a unique foundation upon which to build a new, technical skill set. A teacher's ability to explain complex topics, a biologist's understanding of the scientific method, or an economist's grasp of market dynamics are all incredibly valuable assets when combined with the power of data analysis. These stories should serve as both an inspiration and a blueprint. They demystify the journey and make the seemingly impossible feel attainable. They show you that the primary barriers to entry are not a lack of a specific university degree or a genius-level IQ, but rather mindset and motivation. If a teacher in Kenya can master data science through free online tutorials and triple her income, it proves that the resources are available. If an economics graduate in Rwanda can pivot into the renewable energy sector through a focused boot camp, it proves that the pathway is there. These examples remove the excuses and replace them with a clear call to action. Now, it is time to start thinking about your own story. What is your unique background? What are you passionate about? How could data skills amplify your existing knowledge and help you solve problems that you care about? The paths taken by Sandra and Eric are just two of countless possible journeys. Your path will be your own, shaped by your interests and ambitions. The most important step is the first one, the decision to begin. Let these real-world examples be the proof you need that a successful, high-impact, and rewarding career in data science is not just a dream for a select few, it is a real and achievable goal, and your story is waiting to be written. Embarking on your data science journey might feel a bit like learning a new language, and honestly, in many ways, it is. The first and most fundamental step is to master a programming language that allows you to communicate with data. The two dominant languages in the data science world are Python and R. You don't need to learn both. Choosing one and mastering it is the best approach for a beginner. Python is often recommended for its simplicity, versatility, and vast collection of libraries designed specifically for data analysis and machine learning. Its syntax is clean and readable, making it less intimidating for those new to coding. It's a powerful, all-purpose language used for everything from web development to data science, making it an incredibly valuable skill to have in any tech-related field. To get started, you don't need an expensive or complicated setup. Most of your work can be done in free and user-friendly environments like Jupyter Notebooks or Google Colab. These tools allow you to write and run code in small, manageable chunks, see your results instantly, and mix code with notes and visualizations, making them perfect for learning and experimentation. There is a universe of high-quality, free, and low-cost resources available to help you learn. Platforms like Coursera, DataCamp, and FreeCodeCamp offer structured courses that guide you from the very basics of programming to more advanced data science topics. Kaggle, a platform for data science competitions, also offers excellent free micro-courses that get you hands-on with code right away. The goal at this stage is not to become a master software engineer overnight. Instead, focus on learning the core concepts of programming, variables, data types, loops, and functions. Understand how to use these building blocks to perform simple tasks. As you become more comfortable, you can start exploring the specialized libraries that make Python so powerful for data science. This foundational step is absolutely crucial because your programming language is the primary tool you will use for every subsequent step in your data science career. It's the paintbrush you'll use to create your data masterpieces, so take the time to learn its strokes and feel comfortable with it in your hands before moving on to more complex techniques. Remember, the key to learning any new skill, especially programming, is consistency and practice. Don't just watch videos or read articles. Actively write code every single day, even if it's just for 15 or 20 minutes. Start with small, simple problems, and gradually work your way up to more complex challenges. The muscle memory you build from typing out the code yourself and debugging your own errors is invaluable. This first step is your launchpad. By building a solid foundation in a programming language like Python, you are equipping yourself with the essential tool needed to unlock the vast world of data and begin your transformation into a data scientist. Once you have a basic grasp of Python or R, your next mission is to learn the art of data handling, often called data wrangling or data manipulation. This is arguably one of the most critical and time-consuming parts of any data science project. Real-world data is almost never clean, perfect, or ready for analysis. It's often messy, incomplete, and full of inconsistencies. The ability to take this raw, chaotic data and transform it into a structured, clean, and usable format is a superpower for any data scientist. This stage is where you truly begin to interact with the data, shaping it and preparing it for the insights that you will eventually extract from it. It's less glamorous than building predictive models, but without this step, no meaningful analysis is possible. For this task, you will need to familiarize yourself with specific libraries that are the workhorses of data manipulation in Python. The two most important ones are Pandas and NumPy. NumPy, or Numerical Python, is the fundamental package for scientific computing, providing powerful tools for working with large, multidimensional arrays and matrices. Pandas is built on top of NumPy and is the ultimate tool for working with structured, table-like data, similar to a spreadsheet. With Pandas, you can easily load data from various sources like CSV files or databases, inspect it, handle missing values, filter out irrelevant information, and reshape it into the format you need for your analysis. Mastering Pandas is non-negotiable for any aspiring data scientist using Python. The skills you will develop in this step are fundamental to your daily work. You will learn how to clean data by identifying and correcting errors or dealing with missing entries. For example, you might need to fill in missing age values with the average age of the group, or remove rows that are missing critical information. You will learn how to manipulate data by merging multiple datasets together, grouping data by certain categories to calculate summary statistics, or creating new columns based on existing ones, a process called feature engineering. This is the detailed, hands-on work where you get to know your data intimately, understanding its quirks, its limitations, and its potential. This process is like a chef preparing ingredients before they can start cooking. A chef wouldn't just throw unwashed, uncut vegetables into a pot. They carefully wash, peel, and chop each ingredient to ensure the final dish is perfect. Similarly, a data scientist must meticulously prepare their data before feeding it into any analytical model. By learning the skills of data wrangling, you ensure that your analysis is built on a solid, reliable foundation. This step empowers you to confidently handle any dataset that comes your way, giving you the ability to turn the messy reality of raw data into a clean canvas, ready for insightful analysis and visualization. After you have cleaned and prepared your data, the next step is to make it speak. Data visualization is the art and science of representing data graphically to communicate insights clearly and effectively. A well-designed chart or graph can reveal patterns, trends, and outliers that might go unnoticed in a table of numbers. It transforms complex data into a simple, intuitive, and powerful story that can be easily understood by both technical and non-technical audiences. This skill is crucial because, as a data scientist, you are not just an analyst, you are also a storyteller. Your ability to communicate your findings visually is often what determines whether your insights lead to real-world action and impact. In the Python ecosystem, the primary tools for this task are libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn. Matplotlib is the foundational plotting library, giving you a huge amount of control over every aspect of your figures. It is incredibly powerful, but can sometimes be complex for creating sophisticated statistical plots quickly. This is where Seaborn comes in. Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib and provides a high-level interface for drawing attractive and informative statistical graphics. With just a few lines of code, you can create beautiful bar charts, histograms, scatter plots, and heat maps that would take much more effort in Matplotlib alone. Learning these two libraries will give you a comprehensive toolkit for visual data exploration and presentation. Beyond programming-based tools, it is also incredibly valuable to learn dedicated business intelligence and visualization software like Power BI or Tableau. These platforms allow you to create interactive dashboards with a user-friendly drag-and-drop interface. You can connect to various data sources and build dynamic reports that allow users to explore the data for themselves, filtering and drilling down into different categories. While Python is excellent for deep analysis and custom plots, tools like Tableau and Power BI are the industry standard for creating professional, shareable dashboards for business stakeholders. Having proficiency in at least one of these tools is a highly sought-after skill that will make your resume much more attractive to employers. The ultimate goal of this step is to learn how to choose the right type of chart for your data and your message. A line chart is perfect for showing a trend over time. A bar chart is great for comparing quantities across categories, and a scatter plot is ideal for exploring the relationship between two numerical variables. Practice creating different types of visualizations, and most importantly, practice interpreting them. Ask yourself what story the chart is telling. Is there a surprising trend? Is there a cluster of data points that stands out? Developing this ability to both create and interpret visual stories is what separates a good data analyst from a great one. With your data wrangling and visualization skills in hand, you are now ready to step into the exciting world of machine learning. This is often seen as the most advanced part of data science, where you teach computers to learn patterns from data and make predictions about the future. You don't need to become a world-renowned machine learning expert overnight, but understanding the basic concepts and how to apply common algorithms is a vital part of the data scientist's toolkit. This is where you move from describing what has happened to predicting what will happen next, which is where much of the transformative power of data science lies. It's the skill that allows you to build recommendation engines, fraud detectors, and forecasting models. For beginners, the go-to library for machine learning in Python is scikit-learn. It is an incredibly powerful yet user-friendly library that makes it easy to implement a wide range of machine learning algorithms. Scikit-learn provides a consistent and simple interface, so the workflow for applying different models is very similar, which makes the learning curve much gentler. You can start by exploring three fundamental types of machine learning problems. The first is regression, which is used to predict a continuous value, such as predicting a house's price based on its features. The second is classification, which is used to predict a category, like classifying an email as either spam or not spam. The third fundamental concept to learn is clustering, which is a type of unsupervised learning where you find natural groupings in your data without any predefined labels. For example, you could use clustering to segment customers into different groups based on their purchasing behavior. As you begin your journey, focus on understanding these core concepts and applying simple, interpretable models like linear regression for regression tasks and logistic regression for classification tasks. Free platforms like Google Colab are perfect for this, as they provide free access to powerful computing resources, GPUs, that can speed up the training of your models, allowing you to experiment more freely without needing a powerful computer. Finally, the most important part of this entire roadmap is to put all these skills together by building projects. Start with small, manageable projects that cover the entire data science workflow. Find a dataset on a topic you are passionate about. It could be analyzing sports statistics, movie ratings, or even your country's demographic data. Go through the full process. Ask a question, gather and clean the data. Explore it with visualizations, build a simple machine learning model to make a prediction, and summarize your findings. Document your work in a public portfolio on platforms like GitHub or Kaggle. This portfolio of real-world projects is the single most important asset you will have when applying for jobs, as it proves to employers that you can not only learn the concepts but can also apply them to solve real problems. When economic uncertainty looms and businesses face turbulent times, they instinctively look for ways to become leaner, smarter, and more efficient. It is during these periods of crisis, such as a recession or major market disruption, that the role of a data scientist becomes not less but more critical. Think of a ship navigating through a dense fog and a raging storm. The captain doesn't throw the compass and navigation charts overboard to save weight. On the contrary, those tools become the most essential instruments for survival. Data science serves as the modern business world's compass, providing the clarity and direction needed to navigate through the fog of economic instability. It helps answer the most pressing questions that arise during a downturn. Where are we losing money? Which customer segments are most resilient? How can we optimize our limited resources for maximum impact? The economic downturns of recent years, including the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent tech layoffs in 2023 and 2024, provided a real-world stress test for various professions. While many roles in areas like speculative tech projects, marketing, and recruitment faced significant cuts, data science remained one of the most resilient and least affected fields. The reason is simple. When sales are down and the future is uncertain, understanding what is happening, why it's happening, and what to do next is no longer a luxury. It is an absolute necessity. Companies need data scientists to analyze shifting consumer behavior, identify new risks, and uncover hidden opportunities for efficiency and survival. They become the strategic advisors who help leadership make tough, evidence-based decisions instead of panicked, reactive ones. During a recession, every dollar counts. This heightened focus on return on investment actually increases the demand for data-driven optimization. A data scientist who can build a model that reduces supply chain costs by just a few percentage points or identifies a high-value customer segment that is being underserved can save a company millions of dollars. This direct, measurable impact on the bottom line makes the role of a data scientist incredibly defensible. Unlike roles that are perceived as cost centers, data science is seen as a value generator. It is an investment in efficiency and intelligence that pays for itself many times over, especially when the margin for error is razor thin. This ability to directly contribute to financial resilience makes data scientists indispensable during lean times. Furthermore, the insights generated by data science teams empower organizations to be proactive rather than just reactive. By analyzing leading indicators and building predictive models, data scientists can help a company anticipate market shifts before they fully materialize. They might identify a decline in consumer confidence in a certain region, allowing the company to adjust its inventory and marketing spend ahead of a sales slump. Or, they might find that customers are shifting towards more value-oriented products, signaling a need to pivot marketing messages or product offerings. This foresight is invaluable in a recession, enabling businesses to adapt and pivot more quickly than their competitors, ultimately securing their position for the eventual recovery. A key reason for the enduring relevance of data science is that its fundamental raw material, data, is not a finite resource that depletes during a recession. In fact, it's really the exact opposite. The digital world continues to generate data at an astonishing and ever-increasing rate, regardless of the economic climate. Every day we create an almost incomprehensible amount of new information. As of today, humanity generates over 328 million terabytes of data per day. Every online transaction, social media interaction, sensor reading, and video stream adds to this ever-expanding digital universe. This relentless and exponential growth of data ensures that there will always be new frontiers to explore, new patterns to discover, and new problems to solve for data scientists. This continuous data creation means the work of a data scientist is never truly done. Even during an economic downturn, businesses continue to operate, customers continue to interact, and supply chains continue to move. All of these activities generate fresh data that needs to be collected, analyzed, and understood. In fact, the data generated during a recession can be particularly valuable, as it captures unique patterns of consumer behavior and market dynamics under stress. Companies that continue to invest in analyzing this data through the downturn gain a significant competitive advantage, as they develop a deeper understanding of how their market behaves under pressure. This knowledge is crucial for crafting strategies that will allow them to emerge stronger once the economy recovers. The nature of data itself is also evolving, creating continuous demand for new skills and techniques. The rise of unstructured data, such as text from customer reviews, images from social media, and audio from call center recordings, presents both a challenge and a massive opportunity. Data scientists with skills in natural language processing and computer vision are needed to unlock the valuable insights hidden within this unstructured information. As technology advances and we begin to collect new types of data from the Internet of Things, wearables, and other sources, the need for skilled professionals who can make sense of it all will only intensify. This constant evolution ensures that data science is not a static field, but a dynamic and ever-growing discipline. Ultimately, the simple equation is this: as long as we generate data, we will need data scientists. This is a fundamental truth of the 21st century economy that is entirely independent of economic cycles. The challenges and questions may change. In a boom, the focus might be on rapid growth, while in a recession, it might be on efficiency and retention, but the underlying need for data-driven intelligence remains constant. This makes data science a fundamentally more stable career path than roles that are tied to discretionary spending or project-based initiatives that are often the first to be cut when budgets tighten. The unending flow of data is the ultimate job security for a data scientist. Historically, many corporate functions were viewed through the simple lens of being either a cost center or a profit center. Departments like human resources or IT were often seen as necessary costs of doing business, while sales was the clear profit driver. Data science has fundamentally disrupted this old dichotomy. A well-run data science team is not a cost center, it's a strategic value driver that directly impacts and enhances the capabilities of every other department in the organization. This unique, cross-functional role is a key reason for its resilience during economic downturns. When companies are forced to streamline, they protect the functions that create the most value, and data science is increasingly at the top of that list. A data science team acts as an internal consultancy, a force multiplier that makes every other part of the business smarter and more effective. They help the marketing team optimize their ad spend for maximum return on investment. They help the sales team identify the most promising leads and predict which customers are most likely to churn. They help the operations team streamline their logistics and reduce waste. They even help the HR team identify the characteristics of successful employees to improve hiring and retention. By embedding data-driven intelligence into every core business process, the data science function elevates the performance of the entire organization, making it an indispensable part of the modern corporate structure. This shift in perception is critical. When executives are making tough decisions about where to cut budgets, they are far less likely to reduce investment in a function that has a proven track record of boosting revenue, cutting costs, and improving efficiency across the board. The work of a data scientist is not an abstract expense. It's a direct investment in the company's ability to compete and thrive. A CEO is more likely to ask, how can we leverage our data team even more to get through this crisis? Than, how can we cut the data team? This makes the role inherently more secure than many other white-collar professions that may lack such a clear and demonstrable link to business value. Therefore, investing in your data science skills is one of the most effective ways to make your career recession-proof. You're not just learning a set of technical tools, you are learning how to become a strategic value driver. You are positioning yourself as someone who can provide clarity in chaos, find savings in times of scarcity, and identify opportunities when others only see threats. As long as businesses are motivated by growth, efficiency, and a desire to outperform their competition, the need for individuals who can unlock the power of data will remain a constant, unwavering demand, weathering any economic storm that may come. Throughout this guide, we have embarked on a comprehensive journey, charting a course through the dynamic and opportunity-rich world of data science. We began by acknowledging the unsettling reality of the modern job market, where traditional careers face an uncertain future, and immediately contrasted this with the explosive growth and stability offered by data science. We demystified this powerful field, breaking it down into its core components, statistics, programming, and domain knowledge, and revealed it as the invisible engine powering the most significant technological advancements of our time. From the recommendations on your Netflix account to the fraud detection systems that protect your finances, we saw how data science is intricately woven into the fabric of our daily lives, making everything smarter, faster, and more efficient. We then moved from the conceptual to the concrete, presenting the hard facts and figures that underscore the immense value of this career path. The data is unequivocal, with job growth projected at an astonishing 35% over the next decade, and highly competitive salaries across the globe, from over $138,000 in the US to transformative incomes in emerging tech hubs like Rwanda. Data science stands as a premier profession for financial security and career advancement. We highlighted how the rise of remote work has shattered geographical barriers, creating a truly global marketplace where talent, not location, is the ultimate currency. This new paradigm places a world-class career within your reach no matter where you call home, offering unprecedented flexibility and access to global opportunities. Our exploration broadened to showcase the incredible diversity of industries that are desperately seeking data talent. We ventured far beyond the realm of big tech, discovering the critical role data scientists play in healthcare, where they help predict diseases and personalize treatments, in finance, where they combat fraud and optimize investments, and in retail, where they revolutionize the customer experience. We saw how data science is transforming fundamental sectors like agriculture and energy, helping to feed the world more sustainably and power it more cleanly. This vast landscape of applications proves that no matter your background or passion, there is a niche in the data science world where you can apply your unique skills to make a meaningful impact. Finally, we grounded these opportunities in the real-world success stories of individuals like Sandra and Eric, who transformed their lives by embracing this new field. Their journeys from teaching and economics into high-impact data careers serve as powerful proof that this path is accessible to everyone. We provided a clear, step-by-step beginner's roadmap to get you started, from learning Python to building your first machine learning model, and explained why this career is fundamentally recession-proof, anchored by the unending generation of data and its indispensable role in strategic decision-making. We've laid out the map, shown you the destination, and provided the tools. The journey is now yours to begin. Having journeyed through the evidence, the stories, and the roadmap, you now stand at a critical juncture. The path to a more secure, exciting, and rewarding future has been illuminated, but knowledge alone is not enough to change your life. The single greatest obstacle that stands between you and the opportunities we have discussed is inertia, the tendency to remain in a state of inaction, held back by doubt, fear of the unknown, or the comfortable familiarity of the present. It is easy to read about success and feel inspired, only to let that inspiration fade as daily life resumes. The crucial difference between those who dream of a better future and those who build it lies in a single decision, the decision to act, today. It is natural to feel a sense of apprehension. You might be thinking, is this really for me? Do I have what it takes? What if I fail? These are the questions that keep potential locked away. But remember the stories of Sandra, the teacher, and Eric, the economist. Their backgrounds were not in computer science, yet they succeeded. Their secret was not innate genius, but a proactive mindset. They chose curiosity over comfort and progress over procrastination. They understood that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your first step does not need to be monumental. It can be as simple as signing up for a free online coding course, watching the first video in a tutorial series, or downloading a dataset on a topic that fascinates you. The world is not waiting for you to be perfectly ready. The demand for data scientists is growing right now, companies are hiring right now, and others are starting their learning journeys right now. Every day you wait is a day of lost progress, a missed opportunity to acquire a skill that could fundamentally alter your career trajectory. The momentum you build from taking small, consistent actions is incredibly powerful. Dedicating just 30 minutes each day to learning is infinitely more effective than waiting for a perfect multi-hour block of free time that may never come. Small, daily investments in your skills compound over time, and before you know it, you will have built a strong foundation of knowledge and confidence. So what are you waiting for? The resources are more accessible than they have ever been, many of them completely free. The demand for the skills you will acquire is at an all-time high and is projected to grow even further. You have seen the proof that people from all walks of life can make this transition successfully. The only variable left in the equation is you. Make a commitment to your future self. Promise them that today, May 24th, 2024, is the day you stopped just thinking about a better future and started actively building it. Take that first small step. Your future self will thank you for it. Choosing to pursue a career in data science is about so much more than securing a high-paying and stable job. It is about embracing a new way of thinking and seeing the world. When you learn to work with data, you develop a unique and powerful lens through which to view the complexities of modern life. You begin to see the patterns, structures, and hidden relationships that underlie the events around you. It cultivates a mindset of curiosity, skepticism, and evidence-based reasoning that extends far beyond your professional work. You learn to question assumptions, challenge conventional wisdom, and seek out the data to support or refute claims, making you a more critical thinker and a more informed citizen. This data-driven mindset is a superpower in the 21st century. In a world inundated with misinformation and competing narratives, the ability to find the signal in the noise is invaluable. Learning data science equips you with the tools to navigate this complex information landscape with confidence. You are no longer just a passive consumer of information. You become an active investigator, capable of interrogating data to form your own conclusions. This skill empowers you in all aspects of your life, from making better personal financial decisions to understanding the societal trends shaping your community. It is a fundamental literacy for the modern age, as important as reading and writing were in centuries past. Furthermore, a career in data science is a commitment to lifelong learning and intellectual growth. The field is constantly evolving, with new tools, techniques, and challenges emerging all the time. This means your work will never be static or boring. It is a field that rewards curiosity and constantly pushes you to expand your knowledge and skills. This dynamic nature ensures that you will remain intellectually engaged and professionally relevant for decades to come. You are not just signing up for a job. You are embarking on an endless journey of discovery, where each new project presents a new puzzle to solve and a new opportunity to learn something new about the world. Ultimately, data science is your ticket to becoming an active participant in shaping the future rather than a passive observer of it. The models you build and the insights you uncover have the potential to create real, tangible impact. Whether you are helping a business become more efficient, contributing to a medical breakthrough, or helping a government serve its citizens better, your work matters. This combination of intellectual stimulation, continuous growth, and meaningful impact is what makes a career in data science not just a lucrative choice, but a deeply fulfilling one. It is a path that enriches your mind, secures your future, and empowers you to make a difference. The journey ahead is an exciting adventure, and like all great adventures, it begins with a single, decisive first step. The path we have laid out is not a rigid prescription but a flexible guide. Your unique journey will be shaped by your own passions, background, and goals. The most important thing is to begin moving forward, to build momentum, and to embrace the process of learning and discovery. You have the power to redefine your professional life and build a future that is not only secure and prosperous but also intellectually stimulating and deeply meaningful. The opportunities are immense, the demand is real, and the path is clearer than ever before. We invite you to make this channel your trusted companion on this adventure. Subscribe now to gain access to a continuous stream of tutorials, practical project ideas, and free learning paths designed to support you at every stage of your journey. By liking and sharing this video, you not only help us grow, but also pay it forward, potentially putting this life-changing information in front of someone else who, just like you, is searching for a better path. Join our community of learners and builders, where we can support and motivate each other as we navigate the exciting challenges of this field together. Let this be your hub for knowledge and inspiration. Remember that data science is more than just the sexiest job of the 21st century, as it has been called. It is a fundamental skill for navigating the future. It is a mindset that empowers you to think critically and solve complex problems. It is a craft that allows you to create value and drive progress in any field you choose. It is a career that offers a rare combination of high demand, financial reward, intellectual challenge, and the opportunity to make a tangible impact on the world. This is not just another job title, it is a new identity as a problem solver, an innovator, and an architect of the future. So take a deep breath and take that first step. Open a new tab and search for that Python tutorial. Create a free account on Kaggle, download that dataset that piques your curiosity. The future is not something that happens to you. It is something you build. One line of code, one clean dataset, and one insightful visualization at a time. The ticket is in your hand. Your secure, exciting, and high-impact future in data science awaits. Start your journey today. Your future self will be immensely grateful that you did.